Hi, so just wanted to, Kelly Longo Albaran, I'm Government Affairs Associate here in the Sacramento Center. Just want to give a quick tour of the Sacramento office. So this is where you'll first come in to our office. And we originally started actually with just one door here and have recently expanded the space. So come on in. So this is our reception area where we have guests come in and take a seat before our meetings start. And when you come on in, you'll see our grand entryway here. The left-hand side is actually fairly new. We renovated it in September of last year, and the right-hand side here represents the original part of the office. So we have another reception area here as well. Some people do take meetings here, but more importantly, we have our two guest offices. So these are great spaces for when people come to visit from the San Francisco office, or when we have people across the street that want kind of smaller meetings. So as you can see here, we actually have Eric McGee from the San Francisco office working in here today. So a lot of our staff have mobile workstations and can pretty much just plug in anywhere. Here's our Gary Hart room. And this is also used as Mark's office when he's here once a week on Wednesdays, but it's also regularly used for meetings and also for Skype meetings as well. This is one of my favorite parts of the entire office, which is our brand new conference room. We used to have a conference room that sat about 10 people. We now have a capacity for 17 with additional seats along the wall. This is where we spend a tremendous amount of our time because, as Athena is showing, we also have the capability to video conference with San Francisco at any one time. And you can see here, we can actually, I think one of the neatest parts, see the Capitol right from the meeting room. So we use this room for, as I mentioned, not only meetings with San Francisco, but also our monthly government affairs lunches that that take place regularly. So we'll bring in staffers or people from across the street to meet with some of our researchers, and we usually fill up this room. So we've been using this very, very much. We also have local art that Mark helped acquire. You can see our Gregory condos when you first come in, and we just make a point of showcasing California and Sacramento art as well. So if you come on this way, you'll find my office. This office is currently set up for 2 permanent stations, but we do have the potential to also add 2 more stations over this way. Right now, this is where a lot of people that come in, if we have, say, people coming in for a government affairs lunch, we'll have this room completely full with 2 people sitting here, a guest dock station here, and then of course myself in the corner. Here we have 2 people. We have Paul Warren, one of our research associates who does K-12 education, and Bryken Gratay, who works on corrections. And so, how long have you guys been office mates here?
Almost 4 years.
Almost 4 years.
Yep.
So they were these are part of the original offices, and I believe they'll be staying this way for some time. So, hi, Paul.
Hi. Bye.
So this is our publications area. We like to keep, Marla, who you'll meet in just a moment, likes to keep all of our updated publications and some of our older, more popular publications available. This is because if we're holding meetings with folks from across the street, they'll often reference, say, an older survey, or we have our online courses in California, so people talk about that a lot. So we try to keep these updated as much as possible, and people pull from them quite often. So over here we have our fabulous administrative assistant, Marla, and she really holds down the fort. But she is the first person that people kind of see when they come in. Marla will greet them, make sure they're comfortable, everybody knows what's going on, and she also helps make sure that the room and meeting times are all set up well. So,
Did we miss?
yeah.
Yes.
So we also have a kitchen area here, and of course the very important Daisy coffee maker. So we have a fridge, microwave, coffee machines, and all the supplies you can find in here. So people use this pretty regularly. It's kind of a communal fridge here, but it's a great little space. People don't usually sit down in here, but we do. People are in the kitchen all the time. So this is the exciting part. This will be the office area. So right now, this is where Dave Lesher, our former Director of Government Affairs, used to sit. And so this will, be the current office space. We also have Alvar, who is a water researcher. He is usually in San Francisco 2 to 3 days a week. And as Athena is showing you, this has the best view in the entire office with a view of the beautiful, beautiful Capitol. In this office over here, we have two of our higher education researchers. This is Jake Jackson and this is Marisol. And so this used to be Mark's kind of go-to office before we did the expansion, but now we're fortunate enough to have these two in here. And this is what we call the bullpen. So this is another set of offices that we have. So as you can see, the space is fairly small. This used to be our conference center, our conference area, and this is where we held about 10 people in our government affairs lunches. This is another huge addition to our government affairs team, Alexia Cortez, and this space is often used for people that are visiting. So we do have two places for people to sit here, and then Brandon, who is on our corrections team as well. So this is another regular place that people kind of plop down. And that concludes our tour of the Sacramento Center, and happy to answer any questions.